Morning, guys. It's been a while. I'm here at the parking lot for the gym. I was motivated to come here after I wanted to do something not so productive, and instead, I was skimming through the YouTube home feed recommendation, my subscriptions, and there's this gentleman who he helps people with addictions. He helps primarily people to get off energy drinks. You know, if you're one of those that's like blasting 1 to 3 cans a day. Coffee, that's tremendously a safer alternative. He helps people to get off nicotine, adult content, weed as well. I don't do any of the substances abuse, but I hiccup here and there with the adult content. So if there's someone who is close to me, sorry to admit that I have trouble sometimes with that stuff, with the adult content. So I'm just being transparent. And I think with vulnerability, it helps a lot to engage familiarities with other people who have this problem as well. So, anyways, so I watched that video about him talking about addictions, and it's more so about a lack of discipline. You don't stay committed to a couple of weeks or months in order to see the results of what a compound interest method, daily habits, and then the finish line will be weeks or months later, or even years later, whether it's a business or doing physical fitness. So that's what I really liked about how he worded it. And yes, it is very uncomfortable to hear these truths, because we tend to resort to certain things when we are experiencing discomfort, boredom, pain, even if it's the truth. And I am myself at fault for resorting to certain habits and isolating myself and watching and doing something else instead of sticking with the remedy that will actually leverage my outcome, my finances, everything. So I'm here at the gym. So simply because from watching that one motivational enough of a video, it gave me introspection on, like, yeah, I'm tired of being skinny fat. I'm tired of not having the kind of structured back and big chest and thicker arms. And I'm like, it's really in so much. Instead of the one day, you just put yourself in the day one category, and it's gonna take a couple months and weeks. You gotta eat properly, you gotta sleep properly. Time's gonna pass, so you might as well do it. And it's not so much of a it is what it is persona. I hate that, to be honest. It's about really disciplining your mindset as well, to see the positivity and the productive occurrences, and to exhaust yourself, as I like to say, exhaust yourself with the best intentions every day. Because once you fixate that discipline mentally every day in general, it becomes habitual. You tend to then probably gravitate and ripple effect that mindset to cleaning up your room, cleaning up your car, such as in my case. I definitely need to be more hygienic with my environment, or organized, less trash and all that. And so that's the only thing I want to leave you guys with. So I'm here at the gym. I'm going to do some probably only deadlifts and maybe arms, and that's it. My goal is not to kill myself and imitate Jay Cutler or Schwarzenegger's routine. Back then, when I was younger and dumber, I used to just be very just imitative of those processes and eat so much and do all these exercises and just really exhaust myself, especially with like the C4 pre-workouts and all this stimulants and supplements. I'm tired of that stuff mentally. Like, that's such a big category of different things to track of. I just want to simplify the process. I just want to have in general a more structured posture to my stance, my body, have a bigger chest in general, because it was extremely momentary. Only one time have I ever had kind of a 38-inch circumference, whatever, of my chest area. Um, and I was going at it for like 2 weeks, and this was like over 10 years ago. And it's very ridiculous in how it's like, why did I do that really only momentarily? I was extremely focused on that goal in general. I was going to the gym almost twice a day, doing these strenuous circuit rounds of exercises. I was brutalizing myself. And it was very much of like a go big or go home type of ordeal for me. And that is very, hence how it happened, momentary. But you have to be realistic on the correct, realistic output of discipline and energy that you can commit to. And this is where people play with the terminology. Work-life balance. It's all about balance. It's all about moderation. I absolutely hate that, but I do get it. Should I do heroin in moderation? Should I do drugs in moderation? Should I do alcohol in moderation? What does that even mean? It's really relative, that terminology, doing certain things in moderation. You're just basically justifying on continuing bad habits. Alcohol is a class 1 carcinogen, and people like to just slip it on the drug and no, everything under moderation. Just get an Uber and not drink and drive. I don't drink at all. I'm sensitive even to kombucha. It hurts my teeth because of its sweetness and natural fermentation and whatever else and that. So I hope I left you guys with a good startup to your day, to your week. A lot of improvements in your life is mostly about taking away stuff, deleting stuff. You could probably be addicted to Netflix or YouTube. Go ahead and delete those apps. Cut off your expenses and reallocate those expenses to eating better in general. You know, eating more protein, more satiating carbohydrates instead of eating out, spending $10 to $20 a day just because you don't want to cook or you can't cook. Fucking learn. It's really, a lot of your improvements in life is mostly about cutting out stuff and also cutting out the bullshit that you tell yourself that you're not able to do something. You're too old to go back to school. You're too old to do certain things. And doing videos like this, it has really cut out the bullshit to have me tell to myself, nobody actually really fucking cares what I do when I point the camera at me. And people witness me, you know, just this girl, she pulled up and she was like, whatever. That's the first step to improvement. Cut out the self-conscious stuff of people's opinions about you. I could go recording videos nowadays confidently outside, inside my car. I'm not going to do it at a restaurant, of course. That's obnoxious in my opinion. But in a senseful manner, just everybody's got their insecurities. They're insecure about being seen this way or being heard that way, being dressed this way. Dude, like, it's so momentary, people's opinions and perspectives about you. And if they have a problem towards you and you're not hurting anyone, you're not breaking laws, they have a problem. So get started with the motives and the intentions that you want to do in life. Cut out the distractions. Make it day one instead of saying one day. So I hope you do good things in your life, man. Everybody deserves a sweet life, a very generous life, but make sure you make it worth it and help others as well. I try to do it because I wish I grew up with someone positive and reinforcing as I do to you guys. I didn't grow up in the most positive, uplifting household. I didn't grow up with a patient parent or so. I didn't grow up with a proper teacher that understood the dynamics of like how easily I get distracted and low self-esteem and confidence. It just goes up and down, and I try to be an influence for anyone out there, younger or older, to better their lives. Society wants us to overcomplicate it. You have all these distractions and streaming services and delivery apps and trendy stuff, fashion, this and that. All of that is extremely overwhelming and is intentionally trying to confuse you, to zap into your self-esteem and your wallet and have you pay for stuff that really doesn't fucking matter. I would say 90% of the consumer products that's circulating in the economy is fucking useless. You don't need a new car all the time. You don't need to return your lease so frequently. You don't need 3 cars. There's so many things that we operate in because of low self-esteem and influence from the perceptions of other people's opinions, quote unquote. They don't want us to be confident and have reassurance. Live below your means or within and kick ass. Everything is so much more possible if you just cut out a lot of things and you replace them with good intentions and discipline. So I'll let you guys be. I'm gonna go do some deadlifts, not overcomplicate the workout at all, at least something. And eventually, in a couple weeks or months, I'll eat more, I'll eat better, I'll sleep good, and I'll get some gains. That's the goal, really. To slim down this face and my double chin as well. Hope you guys have a cool, awesome day or week, wherever you're at. Leave a like if you like this message, and peace be with you. All right, have an awesome one.